So, what is the number one leadership development goal? Is it listening? Is it communication? Is it influence? Well, all those are very common, but are they really the best? Hi, I'm Gary Covert, and I think I have an answer, or at least a very strong opinion about what the number one goal for leadership development ought to be. So let me show you something first. So here is FYI. This is For Your Improvement. It's a guide for development and coaching. It is by Michael Lombardo and Robert Eichinger. And right now, I believe it is the intellectual property of Korn Ferry. And basically what this book is, it is a detailed list of leadership competencies. And at least in this edition, they have 90 different leadership competencies. Now, what organizations often do is they'll take 10, 20, 30, not all of them, but a significant number of competencies like these and use them in their own organization so that they can define what are the attributes that make up a great leader within their organization. So here they've got 90, and I'll just read off a couple for you. So here they've got, let me get to it, they have examples are approachability, boss relationships, composure, decision quality, humor, I like that one, perspective, self-knowledge, strategic agility, time management, and the list goes on and on. Like I said, there's 90 of these. And what's really great about these is that they're very specific, they're very granular. So when you're coaching somebody, you can get down to very specific attributes or skills or potential derailers, areas for improvement that are going to help them. But what if you could improve a lot of those things at the same time? Instead of just trying to fix one or two or improve one or two in a sequence, what if you could do a bunch at the same time? Wouldn't that be a lot more effective? And that's a lot like what goes on in exercise these days. Exercise professionals say, let's do compound movements, or let's do functional exercise. What they mean by that is do those kinds of muscle patterns that recruit lots of good muscles at the same time. That's like deadlifts, squats, pull-ups, all sorts of athletic movements that are natural for a human to help develop strong individuals in a way that they ought to. So what I'm thinking as a candidate for an excellent leadership goal is something that also recruits lots of great skills together like that. And I think one that just goes right to the top is innovation. And it's because one of those natural patterns, one of those natural things that it needs to occur in an organization, that a leader, if they take as a goal, will be able to use lots of different skills as they advance on that natural pattern, because that natural pattern is raising the bar. So I'll give you an example. So imagine a leader who says, that's what the goal, I want to work on being an effective innovation leader. They pick that goal. Well, what would they be doing? At the very beginning, they're going to have to think strategically, because they're going to need to think about what are the one or two areas that I need to challenge my team to do, or a direction we need to go to give and communicate that direction. Next, they're going to need to get together that group and make sure that they are great at getting their ideas out through ideation, being able to listen to them, help coach them, winnow through ideas, prioritize ideas without stepping in too much and making them feel good about the process. And then being able to select things through strategic decision making, and then be able to hold people accountable as they go through and execute on the one or two things that they worked on. And through that, you've got listening, you've got communication, you've got collaboration, in addition to all the things that I already described. So I think I have a very good candidate, and I think I got a very good, strong case for our number one area for leadership development, and that's innovation. So there could be others, but I think that that's an excellent excellent area that we could potentially work on. So I hope you found that insight to be interesting. If you have interest in raising the innovation effectiveness of yourself, your team, or your organization, please reach out to me. Ask me any questions. I also have a free online assessment that helps leaders determine the bright spots, potential low lights, and benchmarks related to innovation environments, really helping them figure out what's working well and what might need attention. So if you're interested in that, I'd be happy to set that up for you. Otherwise, look for more videos like this, or go to my website and look for other resources there. So thank you.